Scott Raymond Adams was born on June 8, 1957, in Windham, a small town in the Catskill Mountains of New York. Raised in a modest, working-class family, Adams displayed signs of creativity and intelligence from an early age. By the time he was 11, he had already won his first drawing competition, igniting a lifelong passion for cartoons and storytelling. Despite his love for art, Adams took a practical route when choosing his career path. Focusing on economics and business studies, he graduated as valedictorian of his high school class in 1975 and went on to earn a Bachelor of Arts in Economics from Hartwick College in 1979. Following this, he worked in various roles within corporate America, including positions at Crocker National Bank and Pacific Bell. During this time, Adams saw firsthand the peculiarities and frustrations of office life experiences that would later inspire one of the most iconic comic strips of the modern era. In the mid-1980s, while still employed full-time in the corporate sector, Adams enrolled in the MBA program at the University of California, Berkeley, earning his degree in 1986. It was around this time that the concept of Dilbert began to take shape, drawing from his daily experiences in the office and his observations of absurd corporate behavior. Adams began creating the character Dilbert, a hapless office worker surrounded by incompetence and bureaucracy. He started submitting comic strips to newspapers, facing countless rejections in the beginning. But in 1989, his persistence paid off. United Media picked up Dilbert for syndication, and the comic began appearing in newspapers across the country. At first, it appeared in just a handful of papers, but its popularity exploded in the early 1990s as office workers around the world found resonance in its humor. By the late 1990s, Dilbert was being published in over 2,000 newspapers and translated into dozens of languages. Adams left his job at Pacific Bell in 1995 to focus full-time on his cartooning career. That same year he published The Dilbert Principle, a business book that used humor and satire to explain the absurdities of corporate life. The book became a bestseller and further cemented Adams's reputation as a sharp, witty social commentator. The popularity of Dilbert led to numerous spin-offs, including a successful website, calendars, merchandise, and even an animated television series that aired on UPN from 1999 to 2000. While the TV series lasted only 2 seasons, it was praised for capturing the essence of the comic strip and further expanding the Dilbert brand. However, Adams's career was not without its struggles. In the early 2000s, he was diagnosed with focal dystonia, a condition that caused the muscles in his hand to spasm uncontrollably, making it difficult to draw. Later, he also developed spasmodic dysphonia, a neurological disorder that affected his voice. Despite these challenges, Adams adapted by switching to digital drawing tools and undergoing medical procedures to help restore his voice. He continued to create Dilbert and maintain an active presence in public life. Outside of cartooning, Adams delved into writing, blogging, and public commentary. He authored several books, including God's Debris and Stick to Drawing Comics, Monkey Brain, which explored philosophy, religion, politics, and personal development. In 2013, he published How to Fail at Almost Everything and Still Win Big, an autobiographical self-help book that shared his insights on personal success through trial and error. It was widely praised for its practical advice and humor. In the 2010s, Adams became increasingly known for his commentary on politics and social issues, often courting controversy. He gained attention during the 2016 U.S. presidential election for predicting Donald Trump's victory early on and analyzing Trump's communication techniques from a persuasion standpoint. While some praised his insight, others criticized his political views and public stances. Adams became a polarizing figure, with some admirers appreciating his candid takes, while others distanced themselves from his opinions. In February 2023, Adams once again made headlines for controversial remarks during a live stream, which led to many newspapers and syndicates dropping the Dilbert comic strip. This moment marked a turning point in his public image, as his outspoken commentary began to overshadow his earlier accomplishments as a cartoonist. Yet Adams remained unapologetic, continuing to speak openly on platforms like YouTube and social media. Despite these ups and downs, Adams has shown resilience throughout his life. In May 2025, he revealed to his audience that he had been diagnosed with advanced prostate cancer, which had metastasized to his bones. He announced this news in a heartfelt YouTube livestream, expressing both vulnerability and strength. Adams discussed how he was facing his diagnosis with dignity, exploring California's End-of-Life Option Act, and encouraging open conversations about terminal illness and choice. His revelation resonated deeply with his fans, who praised his transparency and bravery. Scott Adams's life is a story of reinvention, creativity, and unapologetic self-expression. From a quiet small-town kid who loved to draw to an international figure, who challenged the norms of both the business world and public discourse, Adams has left a significant cultural footprint. His comic strip, Dilbert, not only entertained millions, but also became a mirror reflecting the absurdities of office life, making him a voice for workers everywhere. As he continues to navigate life with his usual blend of humor and directness, Adams remains a figure who sparks conversation, sometimes controversial, often insightful, and always uniquely himself.